Contrarians, welcome back to the Encrypted Capital Recap for Monday, April 18th. First off, we got Bitcoin trading at 39,483. Go to the big dog over here, Xrp. We got that trading just under 75 cents. And then we got the total altcoin market cap still sitting just above $1 trillion, looking at about 1.047 trillies. And then we also have the Bitcoin dominance. Go to that real quick here. Bitcoin dominance 41.70. Really looking for that to fall into the 30s so we can start getting some movement here on the altcoins. So let's dive into the news. We got this coming from Forbes. It says absolute disaster. Serious crypto price crash warning issued after Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Xrp, Solana, Cardano, Luna, and Avalanche go in a free fall. And as you know, we are contrarians on this channel. And I kind of wanted to point out, we talked about this the other day, Mr. Robert Kiyosaki and how he was talking about Solana and how he thought it was a great token, which obviously is fine. Everybody has their own opinions, but you know, we always have to look at things from the other side. And this video was posted from Stansberry Research on April 8th. So we go pop over to April 8th here, and it's fallen 22.23% since Kiyosaki opened his mouth on it. So it's a good chance now might be a good time to buy now that the sell-off is over and they were able to push the price down over the course of that time frame, a good 22% or so. And it actually fell even further. You're talking about dropping from $140 right around the beginning of April. So now you can scoop it out for about $95. Not a bad play. You're looking at a 33% drop. Could be a good way to dollar cost average in if you end up buying in high. Now let's go over to Ripple. As we know, they claimed a pretty big win in the SEC case back last week. Basically what happened was the judge denied the SEC's motion to review certain documents that may not be material to the prosecution. And so if you guys are aware, you know, Ripple obviously back, you know, a year or two ago, they were worth $10 billion. I'm sure they're worth a lot more than that. But you also have what I would call Ripple or XRP's little brother. You got XLM, Stellar Lumens. They're both created by Jed McCaleb, who also created Mt. Gox. If you guys don't know about that, that's for the OGs back in the day. Basically, it was the only site that you could actually buy Bitcoins on. It was actually a Magic the Gathering site. Jed McCaleb has created three of the biggest crypto companies that we've ever seen, which I thought is crazy because Mt. Gox went underwater shortly after he left. And then he had Ripple get into the SEC hot water shortly after he left. And now he's hanging out over at Stellar Lumens, which is a non-profit organization. And they actually just released a Stellar-backed Velo Labs and Philippine Digital Asset Exchange. Their announcement, they announced a new partnership for the launch of a remittance corridor. And Velo, I'm not sure how you say that, but Velo Labs is a leader in remittance and money transfer. And so you guys can kind of see the writings on the wall here, what they're trying to do. If you go ahead and you dive in here into some of their partnerships, you know, they're really not messing around. You're talking about MoneyGram being built on Stellar. I mean, that right there, that's one of the biggest remittance companies ever. And MoneyGram was with Ripple for a short period of time. And they also have Circle, who is built on Stellar. And let's keep in mind that Circle is working with Circle is working with Coinbase, which has formed the Center Consortium. Sorry, I'm trying to think today. It's Monday. But yeah, so Circle, Coinbase formed the Center Consortium using USD coin as their currency, which also utilizes Algorand. So keep that in mind. That's one of the ISO tokens. And then they also are partnered with Flutterwave, and that's another payment processor for their customers. And so basically you have these three big dogs here that they're partnered up with. And then you go over here, and if you guys, I'm not sure why they're not listed on Stellar's site right now, but they are partnered with IBM, and this was back on March 18th of 2019, IBM had signed 6 banks to issue stable coins and use Stellar's XLM cryptocurrencies, and they were going to be utilizing WorldWire, and that's a IBM network, which is built on the Stellar blockchain. So I want to go ahead and see kind of where is the WorldWire at right now and what's kind of going on with this project that is now a couple years old. And sure enough, if you go to their website right here, basically showcase how they are integrating WorldWire and their current international payment system today. They got a little diagram here, shows the money trail here from Adam to Adam's bank to Bank A to Bank B to Laura's bank to Laura finally. So it goes through all these middlemen. And now what they're trying to do is streamline the process here. And so now it's just going to go from Adam to Adam's bank to WorldWire, which is the intermediary, which bounces it out to Laura's bank and then to Laura. So a fairly seamless transaction. If you guys know anything about Stellar Lumens, you know it's pretty much instant. It's just like XRP in that regard. So you have a nonprofit organization that is offering real-time settlement and remittance payments, cutting out the middlemen and making the overall user experience a million times better. No longer are you going to have to wait for Swift or some of these other big players to take 5 days or so to clear your money. You're now going to be able to use something like WorldWire. So the fact that Stellar Lumens is being utilized by IBM and their WorldWire system is absolutely massive. Combine that with the 1-2 punch and MoneyGram. I mean, you're really looking at the future of payments right now. And if you are not in this asset, you're an absolute idiot, in my opinion. Literally, the writing's on the wall. They're basically laying everything out for you right here. All you have to do is open up your eyes and really analyze what's going on here. And that's what we're here for. So if you're not in Stellar Lumens, don't be an idiot. You probably want to buy some. This is going to be the future technology, and your kids are going to be asking you, where the hell were you? Why aren't you buying any Stellar Lumens? And you're going to say, I don't know, I was an idiot and I missed out on all this stuff, including Amazon, Google, and all these other big tech companies. I also missed out on the cryptocurrency bull runs. Don't want to be saying that. Buy some Stellar Lumens, hedge with XRP and any of the other ISO assets we mentioned. We also talked about Algorand. You also have XDC as a contract settlement token. If you guys don't know about XDC, I did 2 deep dives on them. Just go to our YouTube channel. Maybe I'll link it below. You guys can go ahead and check out our previous videos, but I did do deep dives on those. Also, wanted to point out here, billionaire Mark Cuban. I don't know why they always say billionaire in front of this guy's name. It's like it's just to grab headline or grab people in, clickbait or whatever. But Mark Cuban, it says, is making big changes to his crypto portfolio. Here's a look at his Ethereum wallet. And so he ended up making his wallet public when he released his NFT collection on Lazy, or when he revealed it, I should say. And so people have been tracking it ever since. And so it could be a sly way for him to basically indirectly promote these other projects that he's a part of. Like he's got Olympus on there, Ferrari, however you say that, and audio. He doesn't have much more than, he's got 50,000 in one, 18 in another, and 12 in another. And it says here that he probably has other wallets in other locations, but you don't always want to follow these guys, because let us not forget that Mark Cuban endorsed the Titan token and it literally plummeted 100%. So if you guys don't know about that story, we did a video on that as well. But as you know, we don't really trust the billionaires on this channel. We always have the contrarian mindset, look at things from the opposite side. So with that being said, I think it's going to wrap it up for this edition of the Encrypted Capital Recap. We do have a newsletter. If you guys want to sign up for that, we got a free version and a paid version. You guys can check that out in the link below. We got some really good stuff in there, and you guys can even read it before you guys buy it. So definitely look into that. That's ran through Substack. We will catch you guys in the next video.